Welcome. This game is sponsored by Doodle Art Clothing LLC. First Madden 23 game that we're going live. I didn't end up showing you guys my first two or my first three, but you know they was goated. Definitely. 2-1, road to 100. Madden 23. Let's go. Shout out Pat McAfee and the boys. Yes, the boys.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Taking it about the 1. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Hoping
they'll throw on first down with Hurts, and on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And
I'm hoping this Madden's a little different, you know.
Across the 40-yard line.
Excuse me. Hopefully, stay away from picks this season. This Madden go around.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. That's caught inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, into a sea of defenders. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On first down, Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline, and that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Horrible first quarter.
Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, You want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right.
Oh my God. What the heck?
He does have the first down. Good coverage downfield led to him picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 7-7, our score after 1.
Go ahead, drop a like, comment, subscribe.
And Diggs has it. And some room to roam now. Diggs with a good footwork. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 30 yards. On play action, Allen. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. They'd have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops.
Man.
And some determined running.
What type of shit is this?
Right down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Gonna throw. And Davis with it left side. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
Yeah, fucking ball.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I don't know what you thought.
Darius Slay with a pick.
I'm really him though.
Are gonna take possession here at their
I'm really him.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board.
I'm scared.
A long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And the failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go
Try that
no
again.
gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown.
Ridiculous.
Devin Singletary, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Allen will try to throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Dumbass should have punted it.
Bats to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
This is how we do it.
And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott on for the extra point.
This is how we do it.
To make it 15-14, 1-point game.
Let's fucking go. Let's turn up on this nigga. I should have punted it. I should have stopped making stupid decisions. Oh my god.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He will find Davis on the left side complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And that is incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Boy, that was like a safety.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting
I caught a break right there. I'm gonna lie to you.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Bills are going to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Going deep for Diggs. He's got a man complete.
I was right the fuck down.
Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Damn.
Extra point by Bass. Up and good.
Right there.
And is up to 8.
I knew he was running that fucking
After
corner
the
out.
touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught by Sanders. 2nd and 14. Throwing is Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Schwartz will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. So they're going for it, and here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Looking to throw. Allen rolling to his right. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Davis, 48 yards. And the Bills will add to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive. And now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. From the 27, Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Watkins, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To the air, Allen. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. The 40. 20. 10. 5. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between
That's the game,
right
everybody.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Once again with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll try to run with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
You have no timeouts. You absolutely know you have to get out of bounds. That's been practiced many, many times. Can't afford to blow it in this situation.
I fucking suck.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game. Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Throwing is Allen on third. Flushed out right. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner.
That's my fault. Gave up the fucking game.
touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
All right.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now a first throw here in overtime. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Sanders has got it complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a super return as he gets it.